Welcome back everyone. This is another fantastic photograph taken by Curiosity at Gale Crater. One of my favourite images, and as you can see, what you can see is sedimentation that's all broken up, and there's almost a pathway through the picture, and you can walk through the picture, and on either side of the path you will see lots of anomalies, more than I'm actually going to show you in this video. The first thing I want to point out to you is evidence of activity below the Martian surface. We go over here. There you'll see that there is some kind of a pipe, a pole, or almost like a periscope, which is totally unnatural, sticking out of a square hole in the ground. How would you explain that? And a square hole to the left of that, and a square hole towards the bottom of the picture here, and just above it you'll see a perfectly square tile, which could possibly be a cover for this hole in the ground. And I can show you some more in this one picture. Here, there you can see another of those square tiles, perfectly square, and to the right here you can see a square hole there and one behind it there. And the interesting thing about these is that if you look, there is air disturbance in the photograph, in the image. What's causing that air disturbance is anybody's guess. It could be a natural phenomena under the ground, but the fact that these holes are all square is unnatural. They have been put there for some reason. And there's other evidence of activity underground in this picture. Here we've got what appears to be a rectangular structure. You see that? With an entrance there, perfectly rectangular. And here again we have another of those square holes. I have pointed these anomalies out in other videos as well, so they've not just appeared in this one area. If we move down to here, you can see that this rock structure here has actually been shaped. It looks artificial. This rock looks like it's an animal carving lying on its side, and right next to it is what appears to be a rock hammer. See the handle there and the head? Going back to the underground, there is a completely unnatural structure. Looks like it could be part of something that is underground, and it looks like some kind of ventilation. It's got design, it's got symmetry, it looks metallic, Let's just come out there. Now, we go down to this rock here. You can see that on the edge of the rock is carved what appears to be an animal face with its mouth here, eye and nose. See that? And it's not the only carving on this rock. There is a humanoid face just here. You'll see two eyes, a nose and a mouth. Have a close look yourself. You will see it's quite clear. But also by this rock is something that appears to be a bag or a satchel that has been left leaning against the rock, and it's still there. So I wonder what that could hold inside it. And there we have, if you look at that, that looks like some kind of a sprocket nut. There is another five-sided nut. Just here, look. See that? Perfectly five-sided nut with a sprocket type nut behind it. Let's go back down here. So much in this one picture. If you look under the rock there, you can see what appears to be some kind of a spoon or ladle with something next to it. There's what appears to be a spanner. There's a spanner. And just here is what appears to be a small statue. There's the base of it, look, and it's lying face down on the ground, and it looks remarkably like the Rio statue, a religious type iconic statue. It's amazing. And sometimes, you know, you get people saying that what we're actually looking at is minute, it's minuscule, it's tiny, it's you know, it just couldn't be life size. But in this picture, we're very fortunate in the fact that just up here, at the very foot of the photograph, we've got Curiosity's tracks, and we do have a dimension for that because Curiosity's wheels are 20 inches in diameter. So, you know, we can't scale the whole picture from that, or at least I'm not sure how to do that. I suppose you could, but that is 20 inches, and it certainly tells you that these items beyond it are not miniature in size. That would tell me, just a guess, that this miniature statue here is about 12 or 15 inches in height. But certainly these items that I've shown you are artificial. They're in no way natural. You know, and the fact that you've got so many artifacts and anomalies in one place is just incredible. Not just here, we've got a satchel, we've got the head, we've got a face, we've got a statue, we've got a spanner. And if you look here where Curiosity did drive, just look at the track, it's actually gone over slightly, something beneath the surface there, and there's almost a head shape there on what appears to be a forward statue, or could be part of a vehicle, whatever. But my guess is there's something under the surface just there, because look at the shape of this catch here. You see that? That's perfectly shaped. In no way is that natural. And just at the foot of the photograph here, if you look very carefully, if you can't see it properly on my image, then check it out for yourself on your own computer. But you will see what appears to be a damaged hinge here. And just to the right of that is almost like a latch with a threaded bolt sticking out of it there. So, my main reason really for doing this video was to point this statue out to you. Is it a religious icon of some kind? Is that possible? I've got my own theory about Mars and the Martians, but what do you think? It's pretty amazing, isn't it? So thank you for watching. Check the photograph out for yourself. There's lots of other stuff that I haven't pointed out to you. You can enjoy looking at that yourself. Please subscribe, like and comment on the video, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.